Human beings who are almost unique in having the ability to learn from the experience of others are also remarkable for their apparent disinclination to do so. Douglas Adams.
Douglas Adams was an English author, screenwriter, essayist, and humorist, best known for his brilliantly imaginative science fiction, sharp wit, and philosophical humor. He became one of the most beloved literary voices of the late 20th century through works that combined absurd comedy, intellectual playfulness, and surprisingly deep reflections on life, technology, and the universe. Adams is most famous as the creator of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, a franchise that became a cultural phenomenon and introduced generations of readers to his unique style of storytelling. He was born Douglas Noel Adams on March 11, 1952, in Cambridge. Raised in England, Adams showed an early talent for writing and humor. As a student, he stood out for both his intelligence and creativity, developing a love for literature, science, and comedy. His fascination with big philosophical questions, combined with a playful sense of absurdity, would later define much of his work. Adams attended St. John's College, Cambridge, where he studied English literature. While at Cambridge, he became involved with the famous comedy group Cambridge Footlights, which had launched the careers of many prominent British comedians and writers. His time there sharpened his comedic voice and strengthened his skills as a writer and performer. Before achieving fame, Adams worked a variety of jobs while trying to establish himself in writing, including hospital porter, bodyguard, and script editor. He also briefly collaborated with members of Monty Python, particularly Graham Chapman, an experience that influenced his comedic sensibilities. Adams achieved his breakthrough in 1978 with the radio series The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Originally created for BBC Radio, the series became an unexpected hit. It followed the adventures of Arthur Dent, an ordinary human swept into intergalactic chaos after Earth is destroyed. Packed with surreal humor, bizarre alien species, and unforgettable lines such as "Don't panic" and "The answer is 42, the series quickly gained a devoted following. The radio show expanded into best-selling novels, including The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, Life, the Universe and Everything, So Long and Thanks for All the Fish, and Mostly Harmless. The franchise also grew into television adaptations, stage productions, comic books, and later a feature film, securing Adams's legacy in popular culture. Beyond Hitchhiker's Guide, Adams wrote the Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency series, blending mystery, science fiction, and absurd humor. These books further showcased his gift for combining seemingly unrelated ideas into clever, imaginative narratives. Adams was also known for his deep interest in technology, computers, and environmental conservation. He was an early enthusiast of personal computing and became an advocate for endangered species protection. His nonfiction work, Last Chance to See, written with zoologist Mark Carwardine, reflected his passion for wildlife and conservation. Throughout his career, Adams became admired not only for making people laugh, but also for encouraging curiosity and wonder. His writing explored humanity's relationship with technology, bureaucracy, artificial intelligence, and the mysteries of existence, all while making readers laugh at the absurdity of it all. Douglas Adams passed away unexpectedly on May 11, 2001, in Santa Barbara at the age of 49. Though his life was relatively short, his influence remains immense. His legacy endures through stories that continue to entertain, inspire curiosity, and remind us that humor can be one of the most powerful ways to understand the universe.